Welcome students, how are you? Today we have to learn about types of chemical reaction. In this book we will discuss 4 types of chemical reaction: synthesis reaction, decomposition reaction, displacement reaction and combustion reaction. Okay, first we start from synthesis reaction. When two or more elements or compounds react to form a single compound, this type of reactions are known as synthesis reactions or combination reactions, we can say them. The examples are burning of iron and sulfur to form iron sulfide. This is also a combination or synthesis reaction. Another example is burning of magnesium. When magnesium ribbon is burnt in air, it burns with a bright light and it also gives off heat and produce the product magnesium oxide, which is white powdery substance. This is magnesium ribbon that is burning in the presence of air. It reacts with the oxygen that is found in the air and produce the product magnesium oxide, that is a white powdery substance. And this reaction is an example of exothermic reaction also, because the magnesium ribbon burns with bright white light and it also gives off heat during this reaction. Another example of synthesis reaction is the rusting of iron. You have often seen iron nails or anything made up of iron. When it is placed near the water, it gets rusted. Iron, that is a metal, it is a very strong metal and reacts with oxygen that is found in air in the presence of water to form iron oxide, that is reddish brown powdery substance. Second type of reactions is decomposition reaction. Decomposition reaction is the breaking down of a single compound into two or more simpler products. Energy is needed to for this reaction, and this energy may come from heat, light or electricity. Any type of energy can be used. Thermal decomposition, as the name shows, it uses heat energy for the decomposition of a compound into two or more simpler substances. For example, you can see that this is copper carbonate, and copper carbonate is a green color powder. When we heat it, it decomposes into copper oxide and carbon dioxide dissipates in the environment. Copper oxide is black color powder. The change in their color show that chemical change has occurred and some new substance has been formed. You can concentrate on this equation also. Copper carbonate, when it is heated in, this is thermal decomposition, copper oxide, that is black color powder, plus carbon dioxide is evolved during this reaction that dissipates in the environment. Here the atomic model of copper carbonate is shown. During as you know student, that during a chemical change, atom separates from the molecule and combine with other atoms to form new substance. Same is happening here. This copper and one oxygen atom from this carbonate radical separate and they combine to form copper oxide, and carbon dioxide gas is also evolved during this process. Another example of thermal decomposition is the manufacturing of lime. Lime is the common name of calcium oxide. Clear? And it is produced from limestone. Limestone is the common name of calcium carbonate. When calcium carbonate is heated at 1000 degrees Celsius in special ovens called lime kilns, calcium oxide plus carbon dioxide is produced. This is an example of thermal decomposition, as heat is required for this process. Okay student, our next topic is a test for carbon dioxide. As we have seen in the decomposition of copper carbonate, carbon dioxide is produced along with copper oxide. How we will come to know that carbon dioxide has been produced? There is a test for carbon dioxide. Carbon dioxide is tested with the help of calcium hydroxide, which is an alkali. It is a colorless solution. Carbon dioxide is heavier than air. It means that we can pour it from one test tube to another. As soon as we pour carbon dioxide into a test tube containing lime water, which is a colorless solution, carbon dioxide will react with this and lime water will turn milky. This indicates that carbon dioxide is there. Okay. Now this is an equation for this reaction. Calcium hydroxide, that is commonly known as lime water, and it is a colorless solution. When carbon dioxide is poured in this solution, it reacts with calcium carbonate and it turns milky because both react and calcium carbonate is formed along with water. Calcium carbonate is insoluble in water, due to which milkiness appears. Okay, so this is the identification test for carbon dioxide. Student, our next topic is displacement reaction. Displacement reactions are the reactions during which one substance pushes another to take its place. This is the beaker containing copper sulfate solution. Clear? An iron nail is immersed in this solution. Now what will happen? The iron will dissolve in the solution and it displaces the copper. Copper gets deposited on this part of the iron nail that is inside the copper sulfate solution. In this way, iron has displaces copper. Clear? Next, when a chemical reaction causes a sequence of reactions to occur, it is called a chain reaction. Clear? Next, we have to do test yourself. What type of chemical reactions is magnesium burning in oxygen? Burning of magnesium in oxygen is a type of combination or synthesis reaction. But you can answer this question from this line. This equation will also included in the answer. Okay. Next, B part, is this reaction endothermic or exothermic? Explain your answer. Beta, this is an exothermic reaction because magnesium burns with white light and it also give off heat during this process. Question number 2. Lime means calcium oxide is produced by heating limestone in hot kiln. Carbon dioxide gas is given off as a waste product. A. Is this chemical reaction endothermic or exothermic? Better clear, this is an endothermic reaction because it need a very high temperature, 1000 degrees centigrade, for the decomposition of calcium carbonate. Write a word equation for the production of lime. The word equation for the production of lime is this. Calcium carbonate, when heated up to 1000 degrees Celsius, calcium oxide and carbon dioxide is produced. It decomposes into calcium oxide and carbon dioxide. Question number 3. Explain why the reaction between iron and copper sulfate is an example of displacement reaction. The answer will start from this and end at this. Thank you.